Hey, what's up? This is a quick little video about Microsoft's Visual Studio Code. It's open source code editor, and I really like it. But this is something cool you can do with React um, and user snippets. So there's a lot of snippets built in for like common JavaScript stuff. Like I think if you type 4 and hit tab, yeah, you get a for loop construct basically. And you can download various extensions for different languages and so forth and so on. But you can create your own in VS Code, which is really cool, I think. Um, so I've come up with a couple cool ones for React. And you can, like I said, you can download extensions, but I just wanted to learn how to make my own so I could have them just the way I like using them. Some people like semicolons. I don't like to use semicolons when I write JavaScript, but in any event, so I made a little shortcut. So IRC, and then I hit tab. That gives me my import reacting component from React. And then I have other ones like just IR is just when you want regular React. ICR when you're using Redux. Here's a cool one though. This is the one I really like. CLS. I made it, and you can make them any combination of letters you want. I think they just have to be unique for that file type. CLS is going to give me my whole class setup, and it's going to use the name of the tradition in React is to, you name your file my component, and then that's the name of if you're using a class component, you're going to name it the same as the file. And then I got my render, return, pop a div in there, put the cursor right in the div, and even get the export statement. So this video real quick is it's really pretty easy to do. To do any of these snippets, you go into File, Preferences, and User Snippets right here. So you can have a global snippet. You can have all kinds of different languages. It's based on the file extension. But right here you see you've got HTML snippets. If you've heard of Emmet, Emmet is a tool that does a lot of snippets like that. You got JavaScript.json and you got JavaScript React.json. Now you think it would be React, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't work when I put them in there. I'm pretty sure that may be for JSX files. I haven't tested it out, but I use JS, just regular JavaScript files, when I do my React. So click on the JavaScript.json. That's going to open up a file right here. There's instructions on their website, on the VS Code website, if you dig around. But basically, they even give an example. You just name it. Might as well just show you here's the regular import React one right here. And they're just inside an object, so you're naming them right here as this is your full snippet here. So you just name it. I name my import React. The prefix is going to be that code you type before you hit the tab key. So for this one, it was just IR. And then the body is what's actually going to be printed. So I put import React from React. And then $0 in this case is where the cursor is going to go. So you put a comma in, you put an array here, array of lines. So each new string is a new line. So that's your first line. And you can, put them in double quotes. It is JSON. Everything's going to be double quotes, but you can use your single quotes for, your packages. And put the cursor here. Give it a description. That's for the IntelliSense stuff. Pretty straightforward for most things. I got a reducer set up in here. But here's the class one. It gets a little bit, there's a couple extra little things with it. Prefix and name are the same, but with the body, they have on their website, they have a list of all these different constants you can use. And one of them happens to be the file name base. So that's without the JS extension. That's just the name of the file name, and it comes in perfect here. So it's tm underscore file name underscore base, whatever. And then you can use tabs to set up your spacing, because if you just indent it in here, it's not gonna space it. You have to use the you may be able to put spaces ahead of the quotation mark, but it's not like you can't indent it here. Like it doesn't look at it any different than if this line was over here. I thought it would, but I ended up having to come back and put it in the tabs. So anyway, you put in the tabs. I put the cursor in between the div with the $0, and then a new line here, and then export default again. So you can get in here, and there's way more you can do. There's different stuff with variables, and you like that for loop. You can put in different it'll highlight them different things the user would call it, different variables. And you can get pretty deep into it. But it saves a lot of time when you're making a ton of components. You have to type out class blah 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 extends component render return, make that div, export default. So I'm working on whatever I keep having to find myself typing over and over. These snippets save so much time and really make it more fun to code. So that's my tip for VS Code. I'm gonna start posting some more videos. Maybe centered around VS Code, maybe not. I'm not sure, but anyway, have a good one.